Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Deftly away. Well, they've got him. Oh, terrible pass. Always goal side. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And it's Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Off the post! Nearly, but not quite.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Over to the other side. Valverde. And here's Hullet. And Hullet! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Konate touches it back, looking to play him in. Lam gets into a good position. Lam made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Referee's given a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a fine ball. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Valverde driving through the middle. Shoots! Nicely spread. Lam might just make this. Now it's Valverde. Hullet. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Hullet. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vardiol. For Lahm. Shifted upfield. Just past the 40th minute mark. Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Valverde. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Konate gets over and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cleared away. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is resumed.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's really nicely played. Oh, he's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Vinicius Junior at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ah, such a clever touch. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Looking for the far post. Foolish header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 47, el dorsal 22. Cambio de jugadores.
Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Foden. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lahm picks it up out wide. Lam. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Now, can he find a finish? Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Varane. Lam.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Nuno Mendes. Van de Ven. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Valverde. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 41, el dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That's going to go a long way. And it's Hakimi. That is good alertness. That'll be a throw-in. Bale. And Grimaldo. Aims beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Yildiz goes short. Yildiz. Oh, what has happened here? Forced to go back. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to...
And a header! It's loose, and it's come back out to him. And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
All hands on deck for this one. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Yildiz venturing down the left. Very nicely done. Yildiz running at top gear. And that's a good ball. No way through, so back it comes. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
El dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio.
That's well spotted. Grimaldo. That's Yildiz. Onana. And it's Lam. And here's Bale. Turan. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rice, in with the challenge. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Rice, and it's Lam. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And Hakimi, Vitz, now Foden. Oh, what chance, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? He's a sharp little ball here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Good play on the left-hand side here. Great vision. Now it's Vitz. He's got away, and he's in on goal. Shot a goal! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And they've got rid. Yildiz. Grimaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Desperate defending required here. Thuram can get it clear. Rice stood his ground strongly. Now that looks a decent ball. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. That's a throw.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram. Foden getting this one clear. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Thuram voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. Again.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Lam.
Valverde with the foul.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nuno Mendes.
He's got away.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Nuno Mendes, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Tchouameni. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Quarter of an hour played. This looks promising.
Oh, that's neat.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Vinicius Junior
knocks it out wide. Tchouameni.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bruno Fernandes.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space.
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Lam. Chooses to go cross-field.
Bruno Fernandes.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
And here's Hullet.
He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not a bad try by any means.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. That's very neat.
Hullet.
Oh, sweet feet.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tchouaméni, Valverde gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Valverde. That's going wide left. No, he's not getting past him there. Valverde. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Pinches it off him. The final seconds now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess, though.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And so the action is resumed. Konate. Look at the space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Valverde. That's tidy. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nuno Mendes. And it's Tchouaméni. Lahm for Valverde. Showing good feet. Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And there's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late reacting to that.
Vietnam leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Almost an hour gone. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change? What chance for a shot! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
10,
changes afoot here,
el dorsal
and from
15,
both sides.
El dorsal 24.
Vietnam
El
go up
dorsal
by 2
2.
and are looking good.
Serán sustituidos
Yeah, it's
por
all happening now.
el dorsal
There's been
22,
an upping
el
of the
dorsal
intention and
47,
urgency, a real
el
step
dorsal
up in
32,
possession and purpose
el
now.
dorsal 23. Se va a llevar a
Tries to
cabo un
play it
cambio de
through.
jugadores.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Very nicely done. Lam has it out wide and in space. And it's Rice. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Spread it left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Takes aim and crosses. Mendes can clear it away. Rice. And it's Chouameni. Pullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he shoots! And it's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we
9
have movement on both
será
benches.
sustituido por el
Just
dorsal
one
8.
in it now.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's where it came from. Thuram! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chouameni. Thuram. And that is expertly dealt with. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Now it's Bale. Great vision. Thuram. Thuram! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice plays it short.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much on the way now. And he's intervened well there.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Hullet. Lahm. Good, strong midfield running here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Lahm ventures forward, and it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior touches it back. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great run. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. Oh, that's neat. Hullet never out of the action for very long. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's onto this. He's free. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Crossed into the box. And they're quick to get it back.
Vietnam always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Chouameni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's being urged to shoot. Has to go back here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Romero. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Valverde. Pullet. Pullet. Oh, this is a very good run. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Lam. Aimed at the far side. Varane attempts a clearance. Valverde. And Guardiol. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Over to the other side. Lam in. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good read. Played out wide. Tchouaméni. Pullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Looking for options for movement. Varane tries to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lam. Foot in. Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a big shot, surely! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yildiz. Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gullit. Gullit looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Tchouaméni. No, that was never going to make it. Guardiol. Ibrahimovic going after that. And it's Valverde. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So a Barcelona free kick.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 41, el dorsal 18.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham powering forward here. He can run onto that, and he's picked it up out wide. So no flag here. That's good play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Vietnam have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Bellingham. And the shot's on here. Knocks it into space. And that was asking for too much. It'll be a throw-in. Van de Ven. Salam. And it's Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here.
Might want to be careful there.
An exemplary piece of defending. And that's definitely not his best. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's a sharp pass. Tchouaméni. Yildiz. Spread out to the left. Ronaldo. Lam does really well there. He is strong. Great vision. That's good vision. Deftly away. Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Thuram! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Thuram might just make this. Yildiz bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well, this is surely their last chance. Referee has just said play on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.
Well,
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his...
Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So, a breakthrough already.
Nuno Mendes. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
And now the breakaway.
Tchouaméni. Romero.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Big chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Raphael Varane. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good take in a good area.
That's going across goal. That's a decent clearance.
That'll be a throw-in.
And they've got a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tchouaméni. And it's Lam. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vietnam have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the delivery. Valverde, it's a really well-measured ball.
Here comes a terrific! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away?
Bruno Fernandes
Wants to run onto this. And it's Mendes. Tchouaméni. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Flashes it across.
Oh, and the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, important interception. That's put paid to the danger. Valverde. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. And that's played in low.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It's a good run down the right. Vardiol with the clearance. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, can he get onto this? Tchouaméni has created one goal already. Looking for the run. Mendes has it out wide and in space. And it's Tchouaméni. Played out wide, and he's intervened well there. Bullet being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. Vardiol looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Yildiz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pullet absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get...
It's Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you know, it was a really smart ball to play him through, the disguise and the weight that allowed him to beat the defence with. It was beautiful.
Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's
El
their
dorsal
second corner of the
15,
game.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 9. Serán
Lam plays it
sustituidos
short.
por el dorsal 41. El dorsal 47.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Vietnam dragged themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he finish?
And he's managed to get rid. Forced to go back. Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Bale. Yildiz. And it's Bale. Tries to play it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yildiz. Neatly clipped into space. He's in a great position here. That has been cut short. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. Chouameni. That has been slung wide.
He is through here. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barcelona need to make something happen here. Now it's Foden. And it's Chouameni. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, Judge, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
They've played it short.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
Oh, it's played into the air. Oh, great leap! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Yildiz getting this one clear.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
4 added minutes on the board.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's found a way through. And this is Bale. That's been drilled forward.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24.
No winner
El
in
dorsal
90,
6.
30 more
El
to
dorsal
come.
20. Ibrahimovic. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
Lam
Is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Lam.
Fits! And the ball's come loose here.
And that is out of play. Ball's out once more.
Grimaldo. It's Bellingham. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Vitz. And it's Lam.
Good ball, good take. And it's Rice.
Vitz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yildiz.
Could move up a gear here.
Now it's Tura. Bellingham. Great vision.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior.
Vitz. Yildiz. Threads one in.
Nicely worked. Lam.
Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And it is half-time in extra time.
So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now there's a fine ball.
Back when it goes. That's a good ball.
Oh, shooting chance!
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Grimaldo receives it in a good position here. And he's quick to get rid.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama.
So, having trailed, to lead.
Chet pulls off a sensational save. Lovely feet. Ball in towards the middle. Varane gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Now this could be a chance. Grimaldo is onto this. Now can he find a finish? Very nicely done. Well read, and the danger is averted. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. So, are we ready? And you can almost hear a pin drop. Vinicius Junior is over the first kick. One 0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Grimaldo pondering where to put it. One, and he duly obliges. So on to the second man. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Bale, second in line for them. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
We're on to number 3 here. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Thuram is third in line. Made it look easy.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Barcelona are looking to keep pace here. No! Denied remarkably!
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that will do it! Barcelona fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Played back into the centre. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nice control. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's nice. He's cut it out. Van der Ven gets it clear. Oh, that's a key interception. There will be a throw-in. Guardiola.
Such good technique.
Bruno Fernandes. And the ball is out of play. And it's Mendes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Chouameni. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every...
Shot at goal! Goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Valverde, he's on it, can he get away? He's rising! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Mendes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ibrahimovic. Well, they've got it again. Tries to pass it through. The ball has bounced loose now. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Van der Sar with the clearance. That has not gone well.
Vietnam always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Chouameni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vardiol wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Konate spots it and intercepts. Mendes gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played in. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Bruno Fernandes. And Konate. And it's Lam. Has a look and plays it forward.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Valverde. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! Chouameni can get it clear, and he's quick to return it. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets a good foot in there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Konate getting this one clear. And that has left him in a heap. Bullet is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Chouameni is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bruno Fernandes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's quick to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Chouameni. Valverde.
Now this could be a chance. And Hullet! And that's a sharp finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Foden. Oh, that's neat. Rice. And he's gone backward here. Ibrahimovic! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. Rice goes short. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior is... And the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they can counter here. And it's Ibrahimovic. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. This is the time you need that pace.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Lam has it out wide. And... Oh, great leap!
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rice. Vinicius Junior. Could be danger here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Grimaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vinicius Junior. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Durante el descanso, podremos disfrutar de un pequeño espectáculo ofrecido por nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go.
Good ball, good take. Not a hint of offside here. Corner number 3 coming up.
Rice with the short one. Vinicius Junior
Carries the ball down the right. And it's Rice. This looks promising. It's a quick ball upfield. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Schlotterbeck. Romero. Hakimi. Over to the other side. And it's Rice. Foden. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And they've got rid. Now Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's made its way to him. That is lovely. Foden. That's tidy. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish. And we're halfway through extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 6 serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Is there to be
5,
drama in these
el dorsal
final 15
23.
minutes?
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And that's a dangerous ball. Pedri. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Tchouaméni. Stood up well to him there. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Eze. That's a good foray he's making. Bellingham.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Jimenez.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, Barcelona have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hakimi. He is through here. It's Bale! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Grimaldo. That is good progress on the left. Now it's Bellingham. Pedri. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's really well cleared. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So after all of that, what can we say?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. So the calm before the storm. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Grimaldo pondering where to put it. That's a brilliant read. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. Up by two. They're up by two.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Vietnam really cannot miss this. Never in doubt.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And in with absolute accuracy. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Barcelona with this chance to pull two clear. took a risk, but it's paid off. They're up by 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
He must, but can he?
Now there's a penalty.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move. This to win it, no pressure, of course.
Won it all right.
Barcelona have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
So, Jim, quite a game. Decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Well, Peter, those players knew they were in for a battle, and you can finally sense this kind of collective release from them here. They could have made their lives easier by making more of what chances they had, but you know, you can't have it all your own way.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.